Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics on the Mysterious JG. Maybe we can finish a video of this series on time. It's possible. Probably is more likely if I actually jump right in instead of chatting away. Last time we spent like a whole video's worth of time chattering and then doing story, and then I tried with 5 minutes left to do a quick battle, and it just turned into a battle in Final Fantasy Tactics. You don't do them that fast. But now we're ready for Fovoham Windflats. We are still our main objective. See, because this place we were just at here, a barren plateau dotted with rocky outcroppings reminiscent of tombstones, but little flora of which to speak. Here is a sprawling flatland covered by low grasses and battered by fierce winds from the Rana Strait. But our overarching mission continues to be, until it will be until the end of Act 1, pursue the Corpse Brigade to Zeekden Fortress. Zeekden Fortress is a fortress built during the 50 Years' War in preparedness for a Romandan invasion from across the Rana Strait. I guess this is the Rana Strait. And up here must be Ramadan Ding Dong. Let's go to Fovoham Windflats.
But why kidnap the girl? And a Beowulf at that?
Good question. This must be Wheatgraph Falls. This would be Meluda Falls' his brother, unless she's not Meluda Falls because she's married. She never talked about a husband. That would have been a reason for her to have something bad happen to her husband. That would have been another reason for her to be angry at the nobles, but we never got into all that. By the way, this neat little effect with the windmill actually having a, turning equipment in the background. This was in the PS1 version. Visually, this game is very faithful to the PS1 version. I like it a lot.
We had to take a hostage. There was no other way to escape.
Then why not release her once you were clear of your pursuers?
And we're both blonde. Why are we nobles?
By bringing her here, you've done naught but ensure that House Beowulf and the Northern Sky come hunting us in force. Do not tell me this madness has taken even you.
He's got a very fancy costume compared to the others. Although even the Knights of the Corpse Brigade have capes. They are like peasant knights, but they got full capes. I guess the Corpse Brigade were peasants who were brought up in like fighting order and are now not being paid. But Wheatgraf's fancy cape denotes something else.
Liken me not to Gustav. Have more sense than that faithless cur.
Well, a little anyway.
Think, Wheatgraf. We've lost the greater part of our number, and the Order closes upon us from all sides. She is of Beowulf blood. 100 swords, 1,000 could not buy our freedom with such ease.
I'm not a Beowulf blood. Shut up.
So we fly. What then? Know you some happy haven in which we may alight?
Not here.
If we flee, they win once more, as they have always won.
But don't we win if we don't die?
We must make for our children a fairer future than the past you and I have known. They must not suffer as we do.
He's got like that real continuity IRA, all for the cause mentality here. Kind of.
The stones we cast might raise only the smallest of waves, but see how they crash upon the shore.
And then break up, having done nothing to the shore.
Waves rich with our blood, 'tis true.
Yeah.
Then for the sake of the cause, you order us to our deaths?
That seems like what he's doing.
If by our deaths a single drop of noble blood should water the earth, this shall not be in vain.
Okay, are you fighting for... In one moment, he says he's fighting for a better future, and I'm kind of with him. And then he's like, man, if 10 of us die, and it means one noble person bleeds, it's worth it. And I'm like, you're not so sure about that.
Foolishness. The only blood the earth will drink will be our own.
And it's very thirsty.
The remainder of our forces should yet be safe in our fastness at Zeekden. We must rejoin them. Together we have the strength to strike.
Mm-hmm.
And if they are already dead?
Yeah, because it seems like the Corpse Brigade, according to rumors, is losing all over the place and is almost wiped out.
Melguda. Slain. Impossible.
So I assume this female monk isn't going to get a voice since she came in and leaned in to whisper her dialogue.
My dear sister. Not you two.
I'm not your sister, though. I'm a female monk.
The company which slew her must approach even now.
Wait, now she is talking. Why didn't she just come in and say... Well, whatever.
Your orders, Commander?
I love the hair on the female monks.
We quit this place at once. We shall make for our fastness at Ziegden. The girl will be left here, Gragorov.
The northern sky is upon us! They attack!
They waste little time.
I love the way the monks walk, too. Female or male, they have these huge, crazy strides.
I shall hold them off here. Gragorov, you will take the others and make for Ziegden.
Okay.
I will run, yes. But I do not mean to die.
Well, he didn't order you to die. Windflat Mill. And I remember this battle as being... This one feels more like a boss battle than any boss battle we've had up to this point. And I'm going to do nothing to get ready for it, particularly. Just so we can see how it goes if you just kind of treat it normal.
If you say so.
I think we're going to want... Feast's not a terrible idea. We want our healer guy for sure. Let's throw him in there and see what happens. You only get 4 this time.
It's time.
Oh, this is cool. They actually came out of the building to, out of the door there to fight us.
Your faces are known to me. But I did not know that you would one day kill my sister.
Yeah, about that. She was stopped by magic and I stabbed her through the back of... Oh, I probably shouldn't have told you that detail.
Miljuda deserved a better death. They did not even send proper knights to kill her.
Would that really have made you feel better, though?
She was your sister.
I am sorry.
Must have been real chore to have a sister that was as big of a dink as she was.
I will not flee before her murderers. I'll avenge Miljuda's death or die trying.
I would prefer the latter. If it was up to us. Now they got a chocobo. So we have to defeat Wiegraf. We can just ignore everyone else. But again, don't know how much dialogue we might have here. I don't think this is as chatty as Maluda was. Yeah, it's kind of a bad idea to have her, actually. She can't do anything with her. Like, I'm enamored of the idea of having a samurai this early, but she can't actually do anything with her base class.
I'm getting better at this. My sister, Titra. You will set her free.
Do you really think he's the guy who's motivated to be nice to your sister right now? We just murdered his sister.
Your sister? Then you were a Beowulf, yes?
Wiegraf actually, it's hard to say. Is he about to suggest he wants vengeance, or does he actually want a deal here?
He is not. If it is a Beowulf you seek, address yourself to me.
You gotta look at his hair color, man. That's the
The
tell.
girl you abducted is his sister, and neither are connected to me by blood.
Matter of fact, I don't even like him that much.
So Gragorov has heard. But surely the girl must hold some connection with House Beowulf.
Don't call me Shirley.
So you draw no distinction between our house and those who deal with us?
I'm not sure I get that line. It's like, how dare you consider them Bael'Yuvs just because they work for us? They're lowly commoners.
Should I? Well, it matters not. There was no question as to her release. We make no habit of holding hostages.
I'm a totally good guy, way better than you. Act 1 is all about you fighting people who are better than you are, because we are on the wrong side of this conflict.
But first, we've a score to settle. You will see her free, if you live to see aught at all.
Because, you know, you killed my sister.
Me then.
I'm gonna throw a rock. And not even get close enough to do that.
Lay down your arms, Wheatgraff. What end will more death serve?
Your death? Oh, that would be the end for you, but...
What end did my sister's death serve?
Hey, man, we asked her like 5 times to join us. She just kept telling us off.
We did not set out to kill her.
My sword slipped.
This quarrel need not be settled by the sword. Let us treat, and persist not in his bloodshed.
Let me treat you to death.
You see it not. The reason we hold fast to our steel.
Your sister gave a lot of speeches about it, and it never quite seemed to permeate through Rams's brain.
What advantage might I hope to enjoy at the treaty table? And who would set a seat for me there? You.
Yeah.
Even were it in your power, your brothers would never heed any agreement we might reach.
They're jerks, dude. You've got to realize they're jerks.
My brothers do not want this fight. Set down your sword, Wheatgraff, and they will treat with you.
Ha! No spoony bard can spin a sweeter tale.
And that's for the old school fans. I don't think they didn't... I sort of don't get that. It's like, okay, let's reference the fact that Final Fantasy Tactics had a terrible translation by making a reference to a famously poorly translated line from Final Fantasy 2/4. I don't think Wheatgraff says Spoony Bard in the PS1
You
version.
say your brothers do not want this fight? Tears, then. For the world you see is one beyond my weary sight.
Aw, again, they're doing the... they're doing blank verse.
Right.
The play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. Oh. North Wayne Strike.
Not yet.
Okay, yeah. That's not something that every character is able to do. And she didn't get
You got me.
Dragonheart off, so she's just dead.
You would have me believe my brothers want this war.
Yes, I would.
Callow child. The hands that guide history's reins are ever black with blood. Think you Dystarg's hand more just? A new justice is born and dies on the lips of each man who would pronounce it.
I pronounce it justice.
Do not mock my brothers.
Okay.
My
It's
turn.
not like he killed your siblings. Because, I mean, he could have. Alright, well, at least we can bring her back. 60% chance. Yuck.
You can't die here.
At least we got her back up. So this battle is one that varies wildly in difficulty. Sprinting forward with Remy of China was probably a bad idea. I keep doing that. The thing is that, yeah, Wheatgraff is a special character. Because he has the White Knight job. A pious knight clad in immaculate armor, the job command Holy Sword allows the White Knight to use their untarnished blade to strike while simultaneously inflicting status ailments. Excuse me. So he keeps doing North Wayne Strike, which has a chance of causing instant KO. But the most interesting thing about it is its vertical range is 1, area of effect 1 tile, height of effect plus or minus 0. Basically, it's this area of effect thing that does massive magic damage It's a specialized class that, like, our regular generics can't learn. There's one that applies Doom, this applies KO, this one applies Stop. I don't think they cost... They have slightly different ranges. This has vertical range unlimited. So there's differences in their... Oh, area of effect 2 tiles. Yeah, I've seen him use Judgment Blade too. This one, it's only 1 tile, but he's got a 3 horizontal range he can use it in. This one, he's got a 3 horizontal range and a 2 vertical range he can use it in. And then this one has a 2-tile area of effect where he can hit more than one guy and it can cause stop. But these are all nasty. But in the last battle with Maluda, I let it go on, but the battle ends as soon as you defeat Maluda. So in this battle, like, if you don't charge forward and you get him to come forward and he gets ahead of his own troops, you kill Wiegraf and it's over. When All Dragon did his playthrough, I remember this because I got one of his subscribers got really mad at me in the comments. He, like, sprinted forward, maybe not on this battle, but on one of the fights where you fight Wiegraf. He was playing on an emulator, so you use save states to steal Wiegraf's sword on the, like, the very first turn, because it's the Holy Sword command. White Knight job command attacks opponents while simultaneously inflicting status ailments. It only works if you have a sword equipped, so you actually shut that off if you get rid of his sword. But we've gotten ourselves into a position now where it ain't going so great because everybody is kind of in the way. Like, he's in the back and he's going to be dealing out shit tons of damage to us. But we found an item. We found a Phoenix Down. That's interesting. That also means I'm not going to be able to... I probably should have tried to use Steel Heart, actually. Well, yeah, we're not going to be able to take that move command back, unfortunately. So we probably want to... That'll most likely work. That is definitely going to work. That'll most likely work. It'd be nice if we could do it without it affecting one of the enemies. But I think what we'll be doing here... The other thing I could do is try slow instead. But it will work on him. Not quite ranged correctly for what I want to do. Alright, so let's cast Haste, and it'll probably boost 2 of mine and 1 of theirs. Ah, we got lucky? And it did not hit them. Alright, so that was the best that could have come out.
Nice.
So what we really want right here, honestly, is we want to break that sword. It's only a 1 in 3 chance. And just flat out killing him would work too. The other thing we can do is just concentrate on killing his friends. And that Chocobo is actually really dangerous to us because it will heal them.
It's time.
Even worse chance. Oh, I just realized something bad, but it's too late now. I should have moved her farther away. They are now going to be in range. He can probably get an area of effect and hit them both with sword magic. But we got rid of the Chocobo.
Stronger. Ready.
Yeah, kill that monk. There's it, boy. There you go.
trouble.
Oh, you kind of got in the way of it. Oh, they're really roughing up my my one healer. But oh, that's a really good one. It's a little bit broken though. If you're critical and you survive that attack, oh, she must not have chakra. She's not healing herself, or revive. She's not bringing back the chocobo. Yeah, so this is bad. He's going to hit them both with a Judgment Blade. And it's probably going to kill the Samurai. Yeah. Yeah, so this is critical recover HP is really nice. The unit receives damage and is in critical condition and fully restores the unit's HP. Doesn't always work, of course, and it's not going to help you if you get knocked from, if you get killed with like a an overkill mass damage hit that knocks you straight from not being in critical all the way to dead, and you don't end up in critical. So it doesn't come off that often, but when it does, it's really good. So I think it's worth looking at this. Which martial arts do they know? I cannot change abilities. Oh, I don't want to change abilities. I want to actually see which one she knows. She knows Cyclone, Aura Blast, Purification. Okay. So these two monks don't actually have all their skills learned, nor should I particularly have expected they would. Alright, that's a shame. This is a very dangerous place for him to be. I wonder if it's actually better for him not to do that and to let Ramza bring back... yeah, let Ramza bring her back.
Right.
I've not left to give.
Really hoping that would connect.
Be strong. Me then.
Oh, but they don't come over here because you'll heal us, but then we'll all get hit with his, like, super I murder everyone sword attack.
I'll not be outdone.
Where am I needed?
Because you either finish him off early or you finish off all of his allies, and then you can heal faster than he can kill you. So she's going to break our helmet. So our headgear was destroyed. And now you have re-raise. I have the thing that makes your gear undestroyable, but it's not something I would have learned by now, so I'm not using it. I could have. It's like a maintenance skill or something. Like you can make your... I wanted that to happen at least once before I started equipping the skill that makes it not work anymore. But yeah, this is bad.
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade.
Oh, I just spilled the... No, I didn't. For Maluda?
You got me. I'm here.
But yeah, this is a boss fight. Your boy ain't messing around.
Back with us.
So we can't be all parked at the same spot.
I must press on.
Here.
So I'm going to get down here so I'm at a different height. And I think you need to start helping us kill some of these other people off.
This cannot be.
Either way I go, I'm going to be in some danger here. So this would kill her. Let's do that and then get you out of here. Because, yeah, spells have a cast distance, but only in order to target them. Then you can run way out of distance and still hit the spell.
Step forward.
Now you're going to kill my healer. But you won't kill him. So that's fine. And she can't actually go do anything about that knight right now. So why don't you come up here instead?
Come on!
Darn. He actually parried with the weapon
Right then.
that I was trying to break. But I've got it now to where... Oh boy. Well, we hadn't seen that one yet. That's all three.
Just what I need.
I'm ready to fight.
But we're doing everything in our... Now we've got everyone spread out. We're learning.
Up with you.
We're evolving.
My thanks. I will not give up.
Do I want to, Yeah, it's got very little chance of working. Let's see, you could do martial arts. Turn in a circle, strike many times. Spirit, release spiritual energy, deals earth damage. Invite slow, certain death. This puts doom on. Zero % chance, he's immune to it. See, he can pummel, like he can even parry punches, which is weird. So this is keeping me alive. We hadn't damaged him yet, but I'm trying to prevent him from being able to move. This is bad too. Because you're just barely going to die. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Ah, but you had
I
re-raise.
can do this.
Alright. You're out of MP, pretty much. So this isn't going that great, to be honest.
How can this be?
But if Remy of China doesn't die when this knight gets its next attack, or if you somehow survive, that would be great. But you're not going to. So what's happening now is that you're going to be bringing Ramza back, and I need to keep you... Oh. Keep you positioned so that you are not close enough to Ramza that you get hit at the same time.
Can you stand? I'm in your debt. I must press on.
I don't think there's any point in healing him. Ah, there we go. Mithril sword is destroyed. Ramses still dies on the next turn, but it's going to be to regular old attack. Nope. Okay. This is frustrating because there's a 25% chance that she blocks this. But she didn't. So that's good.
Right then.
And he's going to kill Ramza from behind. With a punch.
Yes. Just what I needed.
To punch you in the back of the head the way you murdered my sister. But that was not with the punch, of course. So, quite a few Phoenix Downs needed, but we're going to get this done.
I won't die here.
And you know what? Normally I would acquire 4 abilities, but this reality won't count. We'll just grab the MP and the HP here. Why don't you cast haste on yourself?
I will not give up.
Where to?
But he's now, he can punch, and that's all he can do now. He also has items. See, I can't see his other jobs, though. So I don't know what items he has access to. Well, slow him down. Could have just used black magic for damage. Oh, cloak evasion, boo. Cloak gives you a 10% chance to evade magic attacks. Now it's gonna punch this guy right in the balls. High speed Cilia. So, oh, high speed Celica just got punched in the nuts.
I can still fight.
No one can say that it wasn't deserved. But I think we've got this one handled now. Rough start. That's how it often happens with the boss battles. You gotta thin out, like, you either gotta, like, rush the boss if they can get themselves in a position where they're out ahead of their support. Otherwise, you wear down their support and then take them out. A lot of grunting going on.
You fight well, boy.
Oh, I forgot! You don't even have to kill him. Because he's going to be a recurring character. He still didn't really, like, jump out in front of his men in a way that we could have taken advantage of before, though.
Forgive me, Miluda. But there is too much left undone for me to lay down my life now.
Wiegraf, wait!
Gustav kidnapped Marquis Elmdor for ransom. It is true.
Is it?
But 'twas another pulled the strings.
Oh.
One who furnished the knowledge of when and where the Marquis would lodge along his journey from Limbury.
Travel.com.
Shall I tell you the identity of this puppet master?
It was Toulon. Actually, no. Even more sinister than Toulon, the puppet master. It was Jeff Dunham.
It was none other than your lord brother, Dicedog.
Oh.
And he acted with Lord Zalbarg's knowledge, to be sure.
Lord Zalbarg is is Pedro, the racist Mexican, jalapeno pepper puppet. Two Dicedog's Jeff Dunham. I haven't really seen a lot of Jeff Dunham's work, but isn't he? He's the guy who's like, he has a puppet act, which is based primarily around racism, right?
Absurd! Why would Dice Dog do such a thing?
Dice the Dog would never make a puppet named Pepe and just use it to make bad anti-Mexican jokes.
In the void left by the king's death, the lions will vie for power.
Mm-hmm.
Larg the white and Gultana the black.
Mm-hmm.
Each hopes to learn who may be counted as friend and who as foe.
I think we'd all like
But
that.
such things are
Oh, shit!
to rid yourself of those whose loyalty is uncertain, and install others to rule in their stead.
I skipped dialogue. I don't see a way to go back. I apologize. I made the full script for this game, and honestly, the full script for the original translation are all available. I did not mean to skip Vigraf's dialogue, though.
I fear Gustav, fool that he was, tired of our rebellion, and was taken in by the silver tongue of your dear brother Dicedog.
Oh, tired of our rebellion is a verb. I thought that's what do you call it when a dependent phrase acts as a verb, as opposed to a dependent phrase acting as something like. I thought that whole dependent phrase was an adjective describing Gustav, but instead it is a verb, that he tired of our rebellion and was taken in, as opposed to he was tired of the rebellion. Different.
Lies! No Beowulf would do a thing so craven as this!
Have you met your brother? He's a jerk.
Do not take my word for it. Judge their actions for yourself. Farewell, young Beowulf.
But don't take my word for it. Doot. Whoa, wait, what? He's got teleport power?
Graf! Coward! You insult my name and flee in the same breath.
So later in the game, there will be some characters who can escape from us with teleport power, and it will make sense in the lore of what's happening at that point in the story. But Vigraf is some peasant who became the leader of a group of peasant fighters and is teleporting around. Wait, what? The enemy is vanquished. Victory's yours. Oh, yeah, baby. Yoshiaki of T with the greatest contribution. There's some point system I don't understand where, like, getting the haste status to stick on us, getting slow to stick on Vigraf, you're earning points for that. It's clearly not raw damage, although I believe he did take somebody down.
Teacher! Teacher! Teacher, where are you?
Wherefore art thou, Teacher? Wait, that's not what that means.
She's not here. Where have they taken her?
I do appreciate now the size of this place is not in scale with the outside. Oh, and we're actually looking at it from a different angle. But yeah, I appreciate that the geography of this place makes some sense. There's a little scaling issue, but the geography makes sense with the outside map. I like that.
Vigraf has lied to us.
He didn't strike me as a liar. He was pretty full of himself, and he has teleport powers, but he's not a liar. He never told us he couldn't teleport.
Come, Delita. We must hurry to Ziegton. Teacher is there. I'm certain of it.
I played the PS1 version of the game.
Why? Why is this happening?
Some Japanese authors feel more comfortable talking about the injustice of a staggered feudal society and then setting the game in the West. Not that there aren't Japanese authors who wouldn't set a game like this in Japan, but you know, the romancification of the romanticization, that's the word, of the samurai. It's easier to take a game like this and set it in a Western, you know, noble society. That's why it's happening. Sorry, man.
Why, Ramza? Why, Teacher?
Ramza, what did she get?
I'm sorry, Delita.
But this is not the time for you to give me... Never mind. Sorry. He dropped to his knees and, you know, he is Ramza's servant. Sorry. You know, I've made a lot of fun of their relationship here, and I feel kind of bad about it, but luckily, we've got a long game ahead of us where Ramza and Delita's friendship will continue to endure and shine. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to be able to do about this, because it seems like a pretty bad problem that's facing us. Why am I joking about this? I'm joking about this. I forgot for a moment that we already know that Ramza has broken away from... Delita broke away from Ramza because this whole first chapter is a flashback. I'm acting like we don't know that's what's being set up, and then I'm like, oh wait, no. Even the viewers who don't already know the story know that, so why am I bothering to joke around about it? Yeah, the end of Act 1 is coming at Zeekden Fortress, and I would say that it's coming next time, but in fact, I think it probably isn't, because what I want to do with the next video is read some of the Chronicles. We've got a whole encyclopedia with information on the characters. This will update from chapter to chapter and as events happen. We can read brief summaries of the events so far, because this will be the end of Act 1 coming up. And State of the Realm, these may or may not update. I think there's some stuff like descriptions of countries.
To understand Ivalice history, one must take a broad view.
I don't think this was in the PS1 version. This will be kind of interesting to see, because the story does get kind of complex. Because we've only, I mean, the first chapter is fairly straightforward, but it gets more complicated by the end. So we are going to take a video. You're perfectly welcome to skip. But we're going to spend the next video just kind of going through some of the backstory information and the story so far, so that we'll, despite my goofy jokes, we'll all be caught up and know exactly what's happening as we get to the end of 4 and the big Act 1 climax at Zeekden Fort. Thanks for watching, guys.